real chance on this.
A total chance. He'd only known me as basically a featured extra in Oculus, and he was one of the very first people to believe in me.
It's true. Jason Blum got on board as well, and between the two of them made the movie a reality. And then we finished shooting it, and not only had loved writing it together and being on set, doing all-night shoots, 6 days, weeks, you know, and then going home together at wrap, where she's on screen the entire time. She had no break. That we wrapped the movie and said that if that's how it is to work together, we should get married. We did.
Well, the whole movie is scrappy. And you rehearsed it at home. Obviously, you didn't shoot it in your home, so when you're crawling through windows or into sub-basements to kill, that's not going to be how it's going to go down at this location.
Yeah, we had written it very specifically to our rented place in Glendale, and then went to Alabama to shoot, and that house wasn't there anywhere. So we had to rewrite the movie while we were there, based on the set.
And we sat there on the porch.
Like Hermione in Azkaban, we're like, is that what the back of my hair looks like?
No, and then
We'll
we
find
like
out.
only shoot the back of my head. So part of the thing was we got to the house and we were writing on the porch, and one of our biggest set pieces in the original script was, after Mike tried to break into our house multiple times, I was like, I would set something on fire. That's what I would do. I would set the house on fire to get the attention of the fire department. And so the line that Maddie says to Sarah, keep the book, I have dozens of them in the attic, is like a vestigial tale, because it used to be she went up into the attic and set all the books on fire, very metaphorically. And what we ended up doing instead, I think, serves the story better, because it has a deep intimacy at the end, where the two of them are face to face, and you finally get the payoff of Chekhov's corkscrew, which is one of our earliest shots.
Well, that kind of goes to the whole tone of how visual this movie is and the visual language of film. So there's so many like setups and payoffs. It's so meticulously structured, and it seems that to be as scrappy as you were to make this movie and all of the challenges of independent filmmaking, you still tightly wove a narrative with visual setups and payoffs that were really effective. Can you talk about some of the inspirations of those incidences in movies where you're like, we've got to set up this corkscrew, we've got to, like, what were the movies that kind of excited you, that stayed in your brains, both of your brains, as you were breaking the story?
Oh man, I mean, it's funny, one of the ones we talked about the most, of course, was Wait Until Dark. You know, that was a big one. But a movie we couldn't, it's great, right? A movie we couldn't stop talking about was Die Hard.
Yeah!
Structurally, when it comes to setup and payoff, is like fucking perfect. And so we kept looking at the script for Die Hard, and in fact, we even did our Bill Clay scene, you know, which we were like, this we need to do the Die Hard scene, where he pretends that he's just Bill Clay. But yeah, like, Die Hard, more than anything, I think, when it came to how to set something up visually and how to pay it off, was a major, major touch point for us.